Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Building a Nation with Polonia Warszawa. Yeah, we're on the finance screen. I thought we'd just have a look at this, because it's going to be tough in the first couple of seasons just to stay afloat, in all honesty. Like, we're very much spending more money than we are currently taking in. Now, I don't know how that will change over the season, but the projection's not exactly looking too good right now. Prize money is few and far between at this level. In fact, I don't think there is any for the league. So we really do need to get ourselves up as soon as we can, really. But it's a real issue because Legia's team, my god, when we played them in the off-camera game, which we'll talk about in a minute, I had a look at one player that stuck out to me. He's called Chris Phillips, and I was like, weird name, okay. He's from Luxembourg, I think. He's on £2,500 a week, and he was playing in the 4th tier against our players on £200 a week. The quality they had in that team, I think we're really going to struggle to get out of this division with them in it. I'd like to point out that Mrush means walrus in Czech. Okay, well, he's definitely going to be called the Walrus from now on. You made a Midland save, I'm from Denmark, that's so cool. You made a B67 save and played teams like Silkeborg and Shellerup, which is in the city I live, Silkeborg. And now you make a series in Poland. My entire family is from Poland. This is amazing. Well, have you considered that maybe this is all just a giant Truman Show-like thing, and maybe the whole world is just trying to tell a story just for you? It could be the case, Kevin. I have to say that Poles are party animals. My sister invited some of her friends over for her birthday, and it was off the hook. Didn't get to sleep until 7 the next morning. Well, there you go. So if we do win the league, expect us to be tired. One thing I also forgot to mention on the last episode is drop me those player rumours in either the comments to the video, or there is actually a special Discord channel just for the player rumours. I've got a separate Google Doc now that I'm going to be dumping them all in. That way I don't forget them, and it will help us build the story a little bit faster. Because the best things about these saves are the characters. We need our Regan Booty. And also, where was that fanfiction I was promised about Regan Booty and Bruno Bridges and their life at Polonia Warszawa? Right, we've had one game off camera. We've got 2 more today. I'm tweaking things with the tactic a little bit, but it's still going to take some time. I might have to do an analysis. You know how it is. But it would just be boring to me if I play the same tactic over again, and I think building new ones is the best part about FM. Anyway, off-camera game. So we actually did come up with a massive win at home against Legia. I did not expect this, in all honesty, but I saw them line up with the Christmas tree of doom, and I thought, you know what, there might be a way through this. So we actually did switch to looking down the flanks because they were compacting the middle so much, and I think it worked, certainly in the early stages of this game. Jan Pelt gave us the lead, wonderful ball whipped in, and he was there at the back post, almost making the Liam Miller style run, and then 11 minutes later, a relatively similar style of goal, but a thunderous strike making it 2-0. Really good first half from us, created some good chances. They did get us over the top a couple of times, so I'm either tempted to go offside trap or a slightly deeper defensive line to try and combat that a little bit, but they didn't really do that in the last game, so it might just be because of the way that Legia's shape is. However, they then did get one back through Christian Pascato, and this was just poor. The ball was rolled back to Shabat, and his first touch is awful, and I noticed that a couple of times in this game. He looked like he was very vulnerable on the ball. I think his first touch must be really poor, and then they were able to go through and get a goal back, but we got the win on the night, and that could be huge coming to the end of the season. But we looked decent. I think we just about edged it, but I'm not sure. It could have been a draw, frankly, but we got the win, kept the possession, which was great. Just quickly, it leaves the league looking like this. We're up into 5th place at the moment, which is very, very nice. Obviously not at the top, but at least we knocked back Legia a step or 2, so that's always nice to see. I assume we've gone above them because head-to-head is the decider in this league, which could be very, very helpful since we've actually beaten our main rival this year. And don't worry, we'll be live-comming the second game against them in this group, because I know that's basically our big derby, if you like. And thankfully, the team we're playing today haven't had the best start, however. They have only played 1 game, and that is Unia Skinovica, and hopefully we can get a win against them. We're at home again. I want to make it 2 wins out of 2 in the last 2. The match preview said potentially a 4-2-3-1. Which would be nice. I'm honestly not sure whether I want to change the team all that much, to be perfectly honest. The quick pick tends to shuffle things around a little too much for my liking. I don't think Kluska is good for this role. I really don't. Gora, when he comes back, is going to be great. I feel like Pichara has to play. I've also got this guy, Lucas Hansel, on a trial, so we might have a look at him too. Yeah, I might try that for today's game. Slightly different lineup, but I just want to try and move some stuff around, see what kind of works, you know? So we're going to go with Pelk, Wisniewski, Pieszczara, Suchek, Bybrovski, Olszak, Mazlanka, Zemborowski, Kiciniuski, Kasalik, right back. I want to try him out instead of Shabat, and Tobias, and a reasonable plethora of players on the bench. I need some nicknames for some of these guys. So if you do know any nicknames, particularly things that are like what their names translate to, do let me know, because I'd be interested in things like the Walrus. That's brilliant. Apparently, Pieszczara name means Christian cave, but I've also heard someone say that it's something to do with mushrooms too, so I want to know, because Mushroom Man sounds amazing. They have no obvious playmaker, so we might have to take a look at that. Also, they're not actually playing a standard system at all. They're actually playing with 2 DMs and a big gap in the middle. This could be interesting for us. They've also got a melon in goal. Be nice when we start getting some more regens through, so we actually have proper faces, and then I can give them faces. Our balmy 29 degrees here. Okay, apparently we should be winning this one fairly comfortably. That's nice to know. Just adjusting some of these to make it fit the screen properly with the old pitch and that. So I feel like this is the kind of game that we should be targeting to try and get another home win. Basically play a bit more of our game, create some of the types of goals I want to see a bit more of. I'm not going to mess with the tactic too much. Oh, look at this. Wisniewski already into space. He's already through, and he should have scored. He should have given us the lead inside a minute there. What a chance already. Lovely stuff. That's it. Just keep that possession. Break them down. Ooh. Oh, he's actually found Pelk. Can he find a cross, though? Is the big question here. He does. Cleared away. Oh, it's gone for Souček, and he's put it wide of the post. 2 good chances early on here. So much space out wide. Oh, Piacciata. Lovely stuff again there, and Melon makes the stop. We're doing okay as far as keeping them out, but we've not really... Oh, and it's in the back of the net. There you go. Christian Preberovsky. I can never remember his name. We've got the lead, and I think we probably just about deserve that. 9 shots, 4 on target, a couple of chances created. They've done nothing. We're controlling the ball. It's a wonderful strike. Keeper gets a hand to it, but Melon cannot keep it out, and we lead at home. This is important. Got so much space out wide when they can just slip them through to the channel. Maslanka, can he whip it across for someone? He does. Souček over the crossbar. What a chance that was. I think he was offside. Maslanka's ball. And it's a penalty. Right. Who's taking it? Don't know if I actually set up penalty take. Well, I mean, it's a no-brainer, isn't it, really? Piacciata has to take the penalty. If he puts us 2-0 up before half-time, then I will be very, very confident about going on to win this match. But this is crucial, I feel like. We score this, we're in a good spot. And he slips it in the bottom corner. Yes! Mushroom Man is what I'm going to call him regardless. His first goal of the season. We're 2-0 up in the first half, and... oh, my goodness. I was a bit worried after that first game that maybe we were just a bit impotent, but today we've looked much better. I'd still like, you know, another goal and to really start to... oh, hello, free kick to us, and maybe a red card, perhaps? Go on. Give it a... yeah! Well, now we're in. I mean, this is just going to get better and better for us now. We can just grind them down over the rest of this match. Get a few goals, though, it would be nice. Just to give some confidence for the players. Maslanka, ball in. Piacciata, what is the goalkeeper doing? What the... did anyone else see? Well, you'll see it in a minute. We're 3-0 up. Piacciata's made it 3-0 before half-time. But what on earth is their goalkeeper doing? Watch him when we get the ball out on the right-hand side here. When this ball comes in. He's just standing in his own... like, on the edge of his own 6-yard box. I don't... is it just because bad positioning because it's a lower league? We're 3-0 up now. Piacciata's got 2. Lovely stuff. I'll see what system they go to in the second half before we decide what we're going to do next. I'm honestly not sure we could have had a better first half, quite frankly. The Christians have done their jobs. 2 goals for Piacciata in the first half. The second one, I don't know what their goalkeeper was doing. We're 3-0 up at half-time. I think we could get more in the second half. If they keep playing that system, I'm going to go down the left. Ooh, that's a good ball, actually. He's already through. Wow. Straight from kickoff, basically. They've got one back. This is the thing. That's what concerns me. I feel like we might need a deeper line or to push up and play an offside trap. It's one of the two, really. You can either go one way. We either drop deeper or we push up and play offside. That's a bit unfortunate, really. Bad defending to allow him all the way through. He's just come off the bench and he's already got one back with 10 men. That's frustrating, really. That's their first shot on target. We are going to try and go exclusively down this left-hand side now and use all the extra space that they've now given us. I'm tempted to try this for the second half. Just push it up slightly and maybe even bring that up and then play an offside trap. You know I like an offside trap. They've decided to unlearn everything they just learned. Maslanka, saved by Melon. We might just leave it as it is, in all honesty. We look pretty solid. A couple of quick changes. Wisniewski has had a really bad day. I don't know why. I think he maybe made a mistake leading to their goal? I don't know. Maslanka's ball. Oh, glances the crossbar. The team are getting very disinterested very easily at the moment. Maslanka, it's mostly just free kicks in the second half, and it's... that literally... the net bulged. We could see it bulge. The VAR. It's honestly been a bit of a poor second half, to be honest. Like, we should be controlling this, but the players just seem to lose interest once we were 3-0 up in this game, and they never really got it back again. I mean, the point is we've got the win. I would have preferred 3-0 to 3-1, considering that was their only shot on target of the match, but it's nice to see us dominate a game in the way that we did. A 3-1 win. We're up into 4th in the league at the moment. Legia, oh, they didn't actually play. I'm still pleased with that. A good result. A few more goals being scored now, which is nice to see. I think we've thoroughly deserved the win. Nice. That's probably the best performance we've had for a while, but the red card, then again, no, the red card definitely helped. Right, let's come back for the next game. Right then, we're back on the day of the game against Mazur. Now, weirdly, we moved up the league. Like, Legia won, but then we moved up the league, but they're still 7. I don't really know how, because the team they beat was Pelican, and they're lower down. The only thing I can think of, and someone correct me if I'm right about this, or I'm wrong, is that because it's a head-to-head league, Does it go into like some weird league, mini league within the league or something? Because we've got the lowest goal difference and we've not played some of these teams around us, yet we're above them in the league. Is that because... I don't know. Results between teams, goal difference, goals scored, teams... okay. I don't understand why we're in that position at the moment, is what I'm saying. Point is, I'm happy to be there. That we're away at a team down in 12th in the league. I really do want to win. It's interesting that the team currently top of the league is the team that scraped that 1-0 against us on the opening day. So it does seem that they might well be a strong team this year. Now, Pelk picked up an injury, which is annoying. And he's going to be out for... God, how long was it? Yeah, and that's a problem because he's also an under-21 player and we need to have 2 of those in the starting 11. Klushka will come in, but unfortunately we have to move some other stuff around in order to facilitate that. Okay, that should do just nicely. So Z-Man is coming in for a little bit. Most of the team is going to be the same, but Klushka will come in and start as well. Piacciata, I'm happy. He got 2 goals in the last game, which was nice. Wisniewski had a poor day. Don't know why entirely, but I'm still confident that he'll do all right. Everybody else, though, I'm fairly happy. Kasalik looked better than Shabat has in that role. Switch the bench around as well to make sure we've got the right options in that position too. They're playing a Christmas Tree of Doom as well, just like we did against Legia. Okay, so that's fine. Lipinski is the guy to go after. I feel like we're probably going to go to a wider approach from the off in this one because there's going to be so much space out wide. It makes no sense to try and brute force the centre, although we can have a look and see if it works later on. If we can get behind this 3, we're in really good positions. Okay then, I mean it worked against Legia, so hopefully it'll work against these guys too because they're a much worse team. We're looking fresher now. We've had a full week where some of the other teams haven't, which could definitely play into our hands. There's a lot of other fixtures today, but I would very much like us to go and grab a 3rd win in a row, start to make ourselves definitely one of the top teams in this division from the off. Remember, we were originally supposed to come 8th and it was readjusted to 6th after I brought in some players, so that's where we're expected to finish. I forgot to switch it to the wide play. God damn. Wow, what a boring start to the match. They've done nothing, and Maslanka's strike! And wow, we're controlling the possession, having some shots, we're limiting them, that's fine. The way this tactic seems to work best is just by doing that, limiting the other team completely, and then just taking our chances when we get them, just dominating teams off the ball, basically. Kluska. Maslanka. But we don't want to give up, like, chances from very few shots. Wisniewski, ball through! Oh, it's it. Oh, what a save that was from the goalkeeper. I was hoping he could have slipped him through because that's what we're trying to create with this tactic, but obviously we're not playing through the middle. Kluska, back post. Oh, and over the crossbar. Okay, we're looking decent. Looking very, very strong defensively, which is nice, but I just want to see a little bit more out of us going forward. Well played. Very well defended. Zemborovski. Now, they might try balls over the top, so we might have to have a look at that. Kluska, that's it. He's got him behind them. He's got men across. One of them is Suchek. Can you whip it across for someone? Kluska! And it's in. There we go. Gets to the back post. Marcin Kluska gets the goal, gives us the lead here in this. I mean, we've dominated this game from start to finish so far. Not created as much high quality as I would like, but the fact that he got in behind their midfield, I think is what made this completely. And then a wonderful ball in, and that's a really nice leap. Goalkeeper a bit poor there, but we've got the lead away from home. I want a nice away win. We've had 2 home wins. Now we need an away win. It's to just win that ball, get to half time at 1-0. Do not let them score with their first shot of the game. Oh, Wisniewski's won it. Can he finish it off for us? Go on. Oh, what a save from the goalkeeper. Wisniewski has to be finishing that. That should be 2-0. Well, I mean, all in all, a very good first half performance. No fouls committed, controlling the possession. We've got the lead. We've had lots of shots. We should be 2-0 up. We've given them nothing. This is what I want from this tactic. This complete domination. Also, Kluska, look at that. 96% pass completion, my friend. Wow. More of that in the second half, but also, for the love of God, get me a second goal, because I have a horrible feeling that they're going to score when they get a shot. And I don't want that to happen. We've not created much in the second half, and that looks like it's going to be a red card for them as well. And hopefully that should be what allows us to finish this game. 2 red cards against us too. I think having the possession that we do is going to encourage teams to do stuff like that. Would still like to see us get another goal. Maslanka round the post. We've not been as creative as I'd like today, but I also don't want to force the issue because we're winning the match. Piacciata's not been good today. I'm going to go with Vilanovsky and also Mateusz Malek because he's just a solid looking player. It'll be a bit disappointed to only win 1-0, but as long as we win, you know. I might, for the final 17 minutes, since there's not a lot going on, revert back to our original style and see if that actually works better, even though they're playing a narrow system. We just seem to have ground the rest of this game out. Kluska's ball in. Flicked on! Saved by the goalkeeper. Again, it's dominant performance, but just the 1 goal, which is all we needed, I suppose. And we're actually top of the league at the moment, which is very, very nice. If we can finish off this episode top of the division, that would be very pleasing. Watch out for the balls through the middle, though. There's still 20 seconds of this game left. Do not let them have a goal. Well blocked. The other good thing about having 2 attacking midfielders is they can actually provide a lot more defensive stability than just having strikers. Oh, look at the space at the back post. Can he dig a shot? Oh, I was hoping he could pull that cross out. And there we go, a 1-0 win away from home. We did what we needed to do. We probably could have had 2 on another day, but we are now top of the division, which is really, really nice. We've gone for 3 consecutive victories now, which is very, very pleasing. Kept the clean sheet, encouraged them to get another red card, which was nice. Very, very pleased with that. Still little tweaks I think could improve the way we play, but we're definitely onto something with this style, I think. And Kluska, what a performance from him. Ah, yes, very, very pleased with that. Yeah, we got off to a bit of a poor start, and the positive thing for me is, firstly, we're top of the league, but secondly, I think we were very unfortunate to lose the opening game of the season as well. So next episode, we've got a cup game in there too. What do we come back for? So I want to do a nice little chunk of games off camera. Maybe come back for Swit, perhaps, in the next video. We're already bombing through this. It's great, isn't it? So yeah. Going to come back in the next episode, probably come back for the Swit game away from home, or maybe, depending on time, come back for Olympia Zamborov. So we'll decide on one of those. We've got a cup game against the team in like the 7th division as well in there too, so we'll play a rotated side just to get ourselves through. There might be some prize money. I don't think there is, though. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this episode, we've won 3 matches in a row now, much, much better than that opening game would suggest. I'm very pleased. Then drop a like on the video, that would be spectacular, to support our boys in black and white and red. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for more videos like this in your inbox every single day at 6. It's good to be back. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.